Have you ever noticed the same numbers showing up again and again in your daily life? Maybe you keep seeing 1111 on clocks, or the number 333 seems to pop up everywhere you look. Many people experience this phenomenon of seeing repeating numbers, and it often leaves them wondering what it means. Is it just a coincidence, or could it be something more? Some believe these number patterns are messages from the universe or signs from a higher power. Others think it's simply our brains playing tricks on us. Whatever the case, the experience of seeing repeating numbers can be intriguing, comforting, and sometimes even life-changing. Next, we'll look at the meanings behind these numerical patterns, ranging from practical explanations to spiritual interpretations. 1. A wake-up call from your subconscious. Sometimes, seeing repeating numbers can be your subconscious mind's way of getting your attention. Your inner self might be trying to tell you something important that you've been ignoring or overlooking in your conscious everyday life. Think of your subconscious as a wise friend who knows you better than anyone else. This friend sees patterns in your life that you might miss and understands your deepest desires and fears. When you keep seeing the same numbers, it could be this inner friend tapping you on the shoulder, urging you to pay attention to something specific in your life. For example, if you keep seeing the number 555, your subconscious might be highlighting that you're going through a period of change. It's like your inner self is saying, "Hey, look, things are shifting. Are you ready?" By noticing these numbers, you're opening a dialogue with your deeper self, allowing for insights and understanding that might otherwise remain hidden. This can lead to personal growth, better decision-making, and a stronger connection with your true self. 2. Synchronicity at work. Carl Jung, a famous psychologist, came up with the idea of synchronicity, meaningful coincidences that aren't caused by obvious direct connections. Seeing repeating numbers could be an example of synchronicity in action. Imagine the universe as a giant, interconnected web. Everything is linked in ways we can't always see or understand. When you notice repeating numbers, it might be a sign that you're tuning into this hidden network of connections. It's like you're picking up on the subtle rhythms and patterns of the universe. These number synchronicities often happen when we're at important crossroads in our lives or when we're about to have a significant realization. They can serve as guideposts, helping us navigate through life's complexities. For instance, if you're thinking about starting a new project and you keep seeing the number 123, it might be the universe's way of saying, "Go for it, take those steps forward." By paying attention to these synchronicities, we can gain valuable insights and feel more in tune with the flow of life around us. 3. Angelic communication. In many spiritual traditions, numbers are seen as a way for angels or spiritual guides to communicate with us. Each number or number sequence is believed to carry a specific message or meaning from these higher beings. Think of angels as loving guardians who are always looking out for us but can't communicate in the same way humans do. Instead, they might use numbers as a kind of cosmic Morse code to get their messages across. For example, the number sequence 444 is often associated with the presence of angels, as if they're saying, "We're here with you, supporting you." This interpretation can bring comfort and a sense of guidance to those who believe in it. It can make you feel less alone in your struggles and more connected to a larger, loving universe. Even if you're not sure about the existence of angels, considering this perspective can help you feel more supported and cared for in your daily life. It's like having an invisible cheerleading squad always rooting for you. 4. Alignment with universal energy. Some people believe that seeing repeating numbers is a sign that you're in alignment with the energy of the universe. It's like the cosmos is giving you a thumbs up, saying you're on the right track. Imagine the universe as a vast river of energy, constantly flowing and changing. Most of the time, we might feel like we're swimming against the current or getting tossed around by the waves. But sometimes, we find ourselves perfectly in sync with the flow. Seeing repeating numbers might be a sign that you've found that sweet spot where your personal energy aligns with the universal energy. This alignment can manifest in various ways in your life. You might find that things start falling into place more easily, or you have a string of lucky coincidences. You may feel more creative, inspired, or at peace. By paying attention to these number patterns, you can become more aware of when you're in this state of alignment and learn how to cultivate it more often in your life. 5. A reminder to stay present. In our busy lives, it's easy to get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. Seeing repeating numbers can serve as a gentle reminder to come back to the present moment. Think of these number patterns as little alarm clocks for your awareness. When you see them, it's like the universe is saying, "Hey, wake up, look around you, be here now." It's an invitation to pause, take a deep breath, and fully experience the moment you're in right now. This practice of using repeating numbers as mindfulness cues can have a profound impact on your daily life. It can help reduce stress, increase your appreciation for the small joys in life, and improve your overall sense of well-being. Over time, you might find that you become more naturally present and aware, even when you're not seeing these numbers. It's like training a muscle. The more you practice coming back to the present moment, the easier it becomes. 6. Cosmic confirmation of your thoughts. Have you ever noticed that you often see repeating numbers right after thinking about something important? Some believe this is the universe's way of confirming or validating your thoughts. It's like having a conversation with the cosmos. You think a thought or ask a question in your mind, and then bam, you see a repeating number sequence. It's as if the universe is nodding and saying, "Yes, I hear you. You're on the right track." This can be especially powerful when you're making decisions or contemplating big life changes. This interpretation can help you trust your intuition and inner wisdom more. It's a reminder that you're connected to something larger than yourself and that your thoughts have power. However, it's important to use this idea wisely. It doesn't mean every random thought is cosmically endorsed, but rather that when you're genuinely seeking guidance or clarity, the universe might use these number patterns to give you a little nudge in the right direction. 7. The Bader-Meinhof phenomenon, or the frequency illusion. The Bader-Meinhof phenomenon, also known as the frequency illusion, is a fascinating quirk of human perception that can make us feel like we're experiencing something magical when we're really just noticing patterns more acutely. Imagine you've just learned a new word, let's say serendipity. Suddenly it seems like you're hearing or reading this word everywhere, in conversations, books, TV shows. It's as if the universe is conspiring to bring this word to your attention. But in reality, the word was always there. You're just noticing it more now because it's fresh in your mind. This phenomenon plays a significant role in our experience of seeing repeating numbers. Once you become aware of number patterns like 1111 or 333, your brain starts to pay special attention to these sequences. It's like your mind has created a mental highlighter, marking these numbers as important whenever they appear. This doesn't mean these numbers are actually appearing more frequently. It's just that your brain is now primed to notice them. It's similar to how you might suddenly notice all the red cars on the road after deciding you want to buy a red car. Understanding the Bader-Meinhof phenomenon can be both enlightening and humbling. It reminds us that our perception of reality is heavily influenced by what we choose to focus on. While it might take some of the magic out of seeing repeating numbers, it also reveals the incredible power of our minds to shape our experiences. It invites us to be more conscious of what we're paying attention to and how that attention might be creating patterns in our perception of the world. Whether you choose to see repeating numbers as meaningful signs or simply interesting quirks of perception, being aware of this phenomenon can help you navigate your experiences with more clarity and self-awareness. 8. Confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is like wearing a pair of glasses that tint everything to match your existing beliefs. When it comes to repeating numbers, this bias can play a significant role in how we interpret and remember our experiences. If you believe that seeing 1111 is a sign of good luck, you're more likely to remember the times when something positive happened after seeing those numbers. You might forget or dismiss the times when nothing special occurred, or when something negative happened instead. This bias doesn't just affect how we remember events. It also influences how we seek out information. If you're convinced that repeating numbers are meaningful, you might find yourself actively looking for explanations that support this belief. You might be drawn to articles or books about angel numbers or numerology, while subconsciously avoiding or dismissing scientific explanations. It's like your mind is on a treasure hunt, always looking for more evidence to support what you already believe. The tricky thing about confirmation bias is that it can create a self-reinforcing cycle. The more you believe in the significance of repeating numbers, the more you notice them and attribute meaning to them, which in turn strengthens your belief. This isn't necessarily bad. Many people find comfort and guidance in these beliefs. However, being aware of confirmation bias can help you maintain a balanced perspective. It encourages you to consider alternative explanations and to be open to changing your views if new evidence comes to light. Ultimately, understanding confirmation bias can lead to a richer, more nuanced understanding of your experiences with repeating numbers and the world around you. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.